continue the class of the previous class. So please, I take seriously, my dear students. You also take seriousness. If you want to really speak English language as a native English speakers, speak out or pronounce the letters and words in original accent, either American English or British English. This course is very useful. Here you get two benefits, my dear students. Sound you can keep in mind in a phonetic version, phonetic sounds in from the phonetic sounds topic. The same way word examples also you can keep. So if you want to read these, you have to keep these sounds along with the Telugu Gunita style for phonetic consonant sounds, my dear students. Here continuation of the third part of pure vowel sounds, that is back vowel sounds. The third part, the third one is here. See here, SF in the sense strong form. If there is no SF, that is a weak form, my dear students. So in the previous class I gave you with a woo sound without a colon mark. So with the colon mark, this is a strong form. We have to use the time much longer than the second one of the back vowel sounds, my dear students. Here we usually call this word as a food, not food, my dear students. So based on the phonetic sound, you have to see here woo sound, here also woo sound after a fa sound. So when you see fa gunita, if you know, this should be pronounced this way, foo. Foo should be pronounced as a foo. So not a food, food. Please arrange for me some food, not a food, my dear students. Food, fool, shoot, and doom. Coming to this one, reverse C or D shape we call as a O. This is a weak form, and this one is the strong form, my dear students. Here BOMB. See here, bomb we can call in the same way, bomb also we can call. In the same way, GOT, got. OEF, this is this sound, this is called over. This is a strong form. This is a weak form, should be av or verb. If you have one F, that should be pronounced in weak form as a av, in a strong form as a verb. If there are two F's after the O, then you call it off. This is a weak form. This has also a strong form. Here I have given you this part. This is a off. This is a off. This is a strong form, and this is the weak form, my dear students. ON, we can call in three ways this word. On, switch on, switch on, switch on, switch on. So three sounds for this word ON. COT, caught. Here also ON is applied here on. Coming to this one, O, this is a strong form. On. Here again I have given here again, not again, my dear students. Again I have given the same word in the end of the phonetic sound. See, past tense, catch is the present form, and the past form is the caught. So I catch, when you say, that is a present form. If you want to say in a past tense, using the past form, that is a caught. O sound is applied. Bought. The same way or, not R, my dear students. R is A-R-E. Or is O-R. So this should be used. My dear students, for your sake, I am giving here two styles. If there is a Ra is within the bracket, I am giving the bracket because I am not writing 2 here. Sometimes, usually we have to write in this way only. Oh, sometimes if you use this one or this is the pronunciation and this is the pronunciation. If you see with the R, that is American English in a phonetic version. If you don't see with the ra sound, that is British English. Or or. Here SAW present form we see C, but faster we used to call it as a so. Not some of our students or teachers also, I saw you yesterday. But based on the phonetic version, I am not telling you that is right or wrong. Coming to the phonetic version, I say this is the right sound, not a sa. So that is a wrong sound regarding to the past tense of see. So I saw you yesterday. I saw the movie. The same here, all, not all. Should be all. In the same manner, POR, pour. We have another sound also regarding this one. This is the way. This is the poor. This is the poor. So, pour, poor. So, American English we call it a poor, and British English we call it a poor man. Poor students. Poor students is American English. Poor students is British English. Coming to this word is applied in this way also. Poor. Here, from the diphthongs we get this, for this word, this type of pronunciation. Either you call it as a poor or you call it as a poor. Coming to the call. Not a call me. The same way ball. The same way OFF, off. The same way on. So these are the vowel sounds regarding to the pure vowel sounds. Now after this I give you 8 of vowel sounds. They are known as diphthongs, my dear students. Please be on the line. My dear students, continuation of the vowel sounds. There is a second part, 8. We have a diphthongs also, my dear students. See here, diphthongs in the sense two vowel sounds together we get vowel sounds, my dear students here. So A plus E, A we call it. See, letter A letter we can call as a or A. In grammar level, articles, from articles we have indefinite article. We call this letter as a or A. This should be A. A is the weak form, A is the strong form. For pronouncing the letters individually, this letter should be pronounced as a only, not A. Only grammar level only we call it as a or A. In article topic, in definite articles we have a or yan. Coming to this one, pay, not pay, should be pronounced as a pay. Should be say, not say, but should be say. Day, day. Near, ear sound, near, clear, dear. Two words we have here, here. So come here. Can you hear me? For two sounds we have a ear sound. For this part we call it a ear. Coming to this third one, boy, O plus E, oi. Boy, toy, koi, boy, soy. Oi, oi sound is applied. Coming to this ua. See, here we have a POR word, we can call it as a poor or poor. Coming to this sure. Pure, not pure, pure. R sound if you apply, that is American. Otherwise, British English, we can pronounce that word. Pure, pure, not a pure. It should be cure, not a cure, cure. So cure. So these are the 4 from diphthongs. Diphthongs in the sense combination of 2 individual sounds from phonetics, we call it as a diphthongs. That also from vowel sounds only we get front or back or central vowel sounds. From there we get 2 each. One This one is known as one diphthong. So we have 4 diphthongs. So after this one, I give you vowels for. If I have time, I continue the phonetic consonant sounds also in the same manner. So my dear students, please these videos please go through again and again. You can get a clear cut, not a clear cut, a clear cut. It's in this way, a clear cut weak form. So a clear cut information and growth you get regarding to the phonetics. See you my dear students in the next class. Bye bye.